Well, welcome everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the upcoming solar new moon eclipse that'll be occurring on March 29th, 2025. We're going to take a look at each life path number to see how this energy may influence you. And you may feel like you're just recovering from the last eclipse that we had on March 14th, which was the full moon lunar eclipse. And since then, we've sort of been in this like weird energy, weird portal type of energy between eclipses. But we're about to be in for the second round. So the solar eclipse, similar to the lunar eclipse, it is the start of a storyline. So we will likely start to see things unfold over the next 6 months to a year around this energy. This is a new moon. This is a solar eclipse. Solar energy has to do with vitality and, reaching your goals and taking actions and initiating something. Same thing with the new moon. So there may be some things that need to close out for us at this time that are no longer working, that are no longer contributing towards that progression forward. And so they will likely close out around this eclipse. They will be eclipsed out. However, there will be new things that will come in, new initiations, new starts, new beginnings. And this is the prime time to take action in those areas, to initiate, to take action, to assert yourself, to go after what it is that you're looking to go after. Now, I will say that this solar eclipse, and we'll talk more about this as it gets closer, I'll share some videos, but this is going to be a 5 energy that the solar eclipse is bringing in universally. So there will be a tremendous amount of change here, and we'll likely see that on the global scale. Again, not necessarily right away, not necessarily initially, but we'll have a pretty good indication of that change that's about to unfold over the coming months. All right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at each life path number to see what's in store for you. Life path 11-2, you all are going to be working with the vibration of the 34-7 for this eclipse. What I would say for you all is to be really careful, I would say over the next 6 months especially, of being overly impulsive. Take your time. This can be a really rewarding, really fast-paced period. And so it can be really easy to get swept up in that. And like opportunities can come in or ideas can come in and you can act on them really, really quickly and kind of like rush through them. And I would say, take your time. I'm not saying say no to something or to disregard it or ignore it. I'm saying just take your time. Because again, it can be a really very rewarding period over the next 6 months, I would say, for you all, but it can be also that very like fast-paced energy. So just don't be too hasty. I think that's going to bring the greatest sort of regret or wishing you had done it differently, is not doing your due diligence, not sort of investigating whatever it may be, not taking your time. Take your time with this energy for sure. This can be a really active period. This can be a time where, again, like the wind comes back in your sails. You start feeling really hopeful about what's possible, and you can start to see doors open that are helping you to move towards your goals. So again, and they can seem to open pretty quickly, actually. You could get some kind of communication that comes through that is like what you've been waiting on or didn't even know that you needed, but that communication or that message that comes through, however it comes through, can really, again, open the doors, propel you forward, give you the insight that you need in order to take the action that you need to take in order to move towards those goals. It can just sort of feel like if you're moving down a road where it's been all red lights, it can seem like all of a sudden it's just constant green lights. And, it can be easy to push the pedal to the metal and want to go fast through that energy or through those lights. And you just got to take your time. Just pace yourself, because this energy can burn you out really quickly. It can be really combustible, where it's like you have all this excitement and energy at the start of something. You feel all this passion and you want to get started. But whatever it is that you initiate now, or whatever it is that, whatever presents to you, remember, you still got that 4 energy, so 34/7. And wherever 4 energy is, takes time. You've got to commit to it, persevere through it, and see it through to completion. And it likely will take time. So you don't want to like expend all your energy in the first six weeks of, the next 6 months. So you want to take your time, make sure you are methodical, make sure you have a plan, make sure you do things step by step. This can also be around relationships, right? Very possible for some of you that you will meet someone at this time over the next 6 months to a year, I would say, because it's 7 energies. So we're looking at like soul alignment, soul contracts, also contracts in real life. So, like in the physical. So you could absolutely meet someone. And what I would also say to that is this is not an energy to meet someone and then go to the altar 2 days later. This is an energy where it could absolutely be a intense, powerful soul connection. You just want to take your time. Get to know the person, right? Like let them get to know you. Take your time. Because once you kind of move out of this energy and things start to slow down again, you might have some buyer's remorse if you didn't take your time. And again, doesn't just have to be with like relationships or a career. It can be with just like a creative project. It can be with anything. With your health. Health can absolutely come into the forefront for the next 6 months to a year. Holistic health. So with everything, take your time. But there can be a lot of, again, like hope involved in this and like excitement for what's possible. So definitely harness that energy and put it to use, but just take your time. Again, romance is emphasized now. Soul contracts, deeper connections, deep soul connections. Doesn't have to be romantic, although I would say there's a very strong possibility that it could be for many of you. And if you're already in a relationship, then this is a beautiful period to take that relationship deeper, to go deeper, to just enhance that bond in some way. So really beautiful energy for that. I would also say with this, I guess what I would say in closing is this is just a period that sets everything in motion, and it can feel like a lot. So just pace yourself. That's what I'm going to say. All right. I hope it's a great one, 11s. Take care. Bye for now.